What up with it? Now, Rayshawn Williams, rest in peace, Rayshawn Williams. Rayshawn Williams is the football player that played with Big U's son at Crenshaw High School. You know, was shown in video catching passes from Big U's son, who now plays for the Chargers. And, you know, Rayshawn Williams was killed in Las Vegas. His body was found in Las Vegas in like the desert dirt somewhere, right? And the feds say that they are charging.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trap at 10 and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge, though. You're not finna get nobody's college, though, big dog. Tap in with the tap in. If you ain't tapped in with that good, tap in. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe for everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Knowledge, though. You're not finna get no one's college, though. Tap in with that tap in to make sure, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in. Hit us with a like, with a comment, subscribe. Everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's news you can use. It's that good knowledge you're not finna get nobody's college, man. We finna jump into this content, but before we do, hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button for notifications. Here, all stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. We finna jump right into this content, man. We got Officer Snitch Honey. That's right, Officer Snitch Honey going over the autopsy from the Big U 187. Yeah, from that body he allegedly caught. A whole autopsy going on for this. We finna jump into this content. Without further ado, let's get into this content. Let's get into it. Let's gizzo.
With the murder of Rayshawn Williams, and they believe that he planned out and did the murder. You know, now the autopsy came out, right? So we got the full autopsy. You know, died from bullet wounds. You know, let's just skip to the 8th page. I'll post everything for you. And let's just go to the...
Shout out to these dudes for doing all the legwork, so I didn't have to drive down to the courthouse and get it all cracking. Man, good looking on that. Shout out to now we know the 8th page. My dude who do all my whip 1-2 stepping, 8th page. Go ahead and verify that.
Bottom of it, instead of reading all that stuff. Okay, findings. Indeterminate range, perforating gunshot wound to the top of the left shoulder. Top of the left shoulder.
That means that they don't know, indeterminate range means they don't know how far he was when he fired the shot, how far away he was from the victim, allegedly.
Bing, right here, right? Bing, 1, okay? The next one. Intermediate range, perforating gunshot wound to the anterior aspect of the left lower forearm. So the left lower forearm. So you got bing, bing. Now they're not saying if it's this part. So if it's here, is he blocking it? Is it down?
Is he shielding himself? Was he trying to shield himself from the bullet? Was there a struggle? Was there a fight? Where the wounds take place will tell you a lot about the incident that took place. Were there struggle marks? What happened? Was it unexpected? How did the situation take place?
But you got one, boom. See what I'm saying? So imagine, you know, you got, you know, bam, 1, boom, bam, boom on the arm. You know what I'm saying? That's 2. Then you got indeterminate range, perforating gunshot wound to the right side of the scalp. So boom. So first it was boom, 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 right here. You feel me?
Then, yeah, based off that information, it definitely sounded like a fight ensued, or they was trying to, you know, back and forth and get away.
You got indeterminate range, penetrating gunshot wound of the right side of the scalp.
Gunshot wound, words are hard.
Bullet recovered. So you got boom, 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 2 to the head. You feel me? Right? That's 4 of them. Then you got another one. Indeterminate range, penetrating gunshot wound to the right maxillary bone region. Where is that at? I should have looked that up before I did my video.
Let's figure this out real quick. Maxillary bone region. Let's see this. Where is the maxillary bone region? Transcribing. Let me see. Where's the maxillary bone region? All right. Maxillary bone region is located in the middle of your face, forming the upper jaw. Includes the area around your upper teeth and gums, the part of your face that is under the eyes, cheek area, the sides of your nose, the roof of your mouth, the hard plate. That is the maxillary bone region. You have 2 maxillary bones, one on the left and one on the right, that fuse in the center. Together they support your upper teeth, shape your mid face and help form parts of your nose and eye sockets. If you want, I can give you a clear diagram. We don't need a clear diagram, but the maxillary bone region is in your face, meaning that he got popped in the face.
You know what I mean? Indeterminate range, penetrating gunshot wound to the right maxillary bone region. Bullet and bullet fragments are recovered. I gotta look that up with the maxillary. It's on the right side. You feel me? Then you got another one. It's the 6th bullet. Indeterminate range, graze wound of the right shoulder. So boom. So we got boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? It's getting up.
And that's pretty much, he just reading the autopsy. It tells you where the young man was struck by a gunfire.
All from the front, though. It was all from the front. Bah, 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 bah. You feel me? It was all from the front. It wasn't nothing from the back. It wasn't nothing from the side. It was all from boom. You feel me? And that's what we got. So, let me just read the last little paragraph of it. You know, based upon the history and the autopsy findings, it is my opinion that the descendant died as a result of the gunshot wounds. The last finding, brush abrasion on the back, vertical orientation. So, brush, vertical is like the dragging, you know what I'm saying? Dragging of the body.
So that means that the abrasions, a laceration is when you're cut, a puncture, so a laceration is when okay, let's look at it like this. You in the county jail, you doing your 1-2 step. Somebody slice you across the face. That's a laceration. A puncture is somebody poke you up and put holes in you. That's a puncture. An abrasion is if you get drugged up and down the street like a block of cheese against a cheese grater, no almighty suspect, and you get like a rug burn or a concrete burn. Those are abrasions. So just a little bit of knowledge that you can't get in nobody's college. Actually, that's knowledge that you can get in college, but either way though.
It's all in the body. And so let's go back to what's going on. So the word on the streets was that, you know what I'm saying, people just be speculating what could have happened, how it happened, how to get away with it, whoever got away with it. You feel me? They said they domed him in the car. You know, you probably can't hear it when it's inside the car, got out and dumped the body. Now, my thing is like, if you domed him in the car, it's going to make a mess. You feel what I'm saying? This right here got 6 bullets, 6 bullet wounds. Now, if you shoot somebody 6 times, twice in the head, you feel me, in the car, that's going to make a mess. You know what I'm saying? But for him to be boom, boom, you feel me? I don't know. Was he in the backseat of the car like trying to duck? Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? In the car? Or was he out like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. You feel me? You never really know. But I think it would have been a mess inside of a car. I think it would have been a car, some type of investigation. You got bullet holes would be in the car, you feel me, going through them, grazing him, you know what I'm saying? If the car would have been a mess.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like, because there's no glass. So if there was glass, then it would be, you know, that kind of talk and all that kind of blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't sound like any of that happened. It just sounds like something happened outside. You feel me?
I think it was outside. It was shell casings found outside, you know what I'm saying? So I think it was outside based on what this say. Now, let's go back to the Big U thing. So, you know, you gotta have, well, you ain't gotta have nothing, but, you know, you got witnesses, you got, you know, him on the scene, you know what I'm saying? The feds don't usually say that. And I was in court, you know what I'm saying? I was in court when Butler, the U.S. attorney, said, no, we are charging Big U with this murder. You know, for them to say that, they gotta have something. Based on what I see, I'm gonna call it spade a spade. I think he got action, bro. I think he can beat the murder. Because all they really got is him placing himself in Vegas, a blank spot, no murder weapon, you know what I'm saying? And what's the motive? The motive is a diss song. We never heard the diss song. But let's just say there is a diss song. You have a comparison. Nipsey Hussle made a diss song and said Big U's name. Big U didn't kill Nipsey. So he can always argue the fact that a dude dissed me and used my name and I didn't kill him. So why would I kill someone for dissing me and not even using my name? It's subliminal. He could be talking about anybody. See that motive right there? I think he got action, bro. If you cannot just say, oh, your phone went dark and your location went missing and you killed this boy when your phone...
Yeah, that's too coincidental. That's way too coincidental. That shit is crazy.
On dark. That's not going to hold up, bro. You feel me? Now, he might not have the best representation, but it's like, bro, you got to really be realistic. Now, if you had him on camera, you found the weapon, you found, you know what I'm saying, Prince DNA on the weapon. Now, let's get the DNA. Now, the family said that they found Big U's DNA on my brother's fingernails, right? That's what they said. What was actually said in the investigation that the DNA that was found was inconclusive. Not necessarily saying that it is Big U and not saying that it's not Big U. It's inconclusive. It's not ruled out.
No one really knows where the thing came from for real. Just, yeah.
So light that they cannot say it was 100% his DNA on Rayshawn's fingernails. You know what I'm saying? So now, if you got inconclusive DNA, no murder weapon, that motive that they saying that he killed him because of a diss song, that don't really add up, because in comparison, in reference, someone else made this song, you know what I'm saying? He didn't kill him for using his name. He didn't use his name. So that's weak. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think that Big U is like, I'm going to trial. Y'all got me on these little, what they say, the word that the Butler U.S. trying to use. The U.S. is trying to use.
You might have him on these little woo-wops, but you ain't got him on a whole whoopty-bam. So he's feeling like, well, if you ain't got me on a whole whoopty-bam, I can fight the woo-wops.
Words, money crimes. They say serious money crimes. They got him on some serious money crimes. But Big U is like, bro, for that murder, if all you got is a blank spot when my phone went off and my phone came back on, and you saying that this body was killed in the time my phone went off, you cannot place me at the scene of the murder. You don't have a murder weapon at the murder. You know what I'm saying? All you got is me turning my phone off at the time he got killed with no motive. Nah, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't even like Big U. He's a rat. He's a buster. But I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't think they can pin that murder on him. I don't think he can get found guilty of that murder unless it was witnesses. You know what I'm saying? In the paperwork, it says that Big U came back sweating and said he was working out. Hey, even if he's lying, it don't matter. I'm gonna call spade a spade. If that's me, I could have lied and said I was at the gym. You can't prove me at the gym, but it don't matter. I'm married. I got a wife. Nigga, I'm out getting some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm gonna lie about where I was at. Nigga, I got a wife. I don't want to get caught. You feel me? That's just what it is, bro. If the person who's snitching on...
Yeah, that's real. I was out cheating on my wife, so I don't want to get into it or nothing. Yeah, I cut my location off. I was out there creeping around on my wife. I don't know nothing about nobody. I was out here cheating. I'd rather be a cheater than a 187er.
Okay, saying that when he came back and he left, last person they seen him with was Big U. That's cool. That's cool. You seen me with him. I came back sweating. My phone went off. That's cool. You cannot place me at that murder scene, though. What's placing me at this murder scene? Where's the weapon? And why would I kill a dude who lived with me? What's the motive? And you cannot bring up this imaginary diss song because there have been plenty of diss songs against me. You know what I'm saying? So the autopsy's back. Dude got hit 6 times. You feel me? What y'all think? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think Big U's going down for the murder? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think they got enough to convict him of the murder? Like, share, and subscribe. It's up. They got court next May. They got more. He got court next month. The dude Bus, he got some stuff on his stuff going on. They all saying, Luce is telling, they got...
Yeah, it's a whole lot of flammery going on. You feel me? Whole lot of flammery going on. That's for sure, for sure.
47,000 pages of discovery. You know what I'm saying? Wiretap. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I think that he got action on the murder. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he got action on the serious money crimes that the U.S. attorney used. What y'all think, man?
I think that he's going down for the money. When it comes to the money, the government ain't playing about that. You gonna get them people they chili. That's what you gonna do. Now, when it comes to the bodies and all that kind of stuff, that wasn't even on the forefront of the Wooty Bam. So I believe that he'll, I don't want to say unfortunately, but unfortunately, fortunately, however you look at it, I believe that he will walk on those charges because, again, there was nothing really going on that was too crazy when it came to that, outside of, you know, the obvious of it being an open case. But there was no real actual go ahead from the district attorney's office about that. As far as the district attorney of the United States of America, they wasn't, you know, the prosecutor wasn't really, I'm sorry, the district attorney, the state's attorney, excuse me, wasn't really too on the forefront about that. More so than anything, it seemed like that money was the biggest problem. Feels like that money was the biggest problem, and that money was where they wanted him, you know, really charged at and really put into a harsh situation because he didn't give up his due diligence. So with that all being said, man, we up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free. I've been waiting until he's free. What he said.
Change the way you walk. Conversations in the bank will probably change the way you talk. I'ma always be right here and I will never leave you lonely. You can rest all of your fears cause I always got it on me. They took me from you once. You showed you was a rock. Speak on my demise, but the devil is a lie. Since blood sin and we only getting higher. See the love in your heart, but your eyes full of fire. See, I used to wonder about you, but I know now. It's Gucci bags when we land, how it go now. Real shit, a real bitch and make you slow down. I beat it up and take a break and go some more rounds, and then we go some more rounds. It's gonna always be some rain, so the roads got umbrellas. I'm stressing with the homies in the town with them fellas. Gonna always take the pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open. See, I started as a dealer, then I finished as a dealer. I could put you on the beach in the middle of the winter. You and Nina sister wives, cause this shit can get tricky. Niggas frontin' like a killer, turn that bitch into Matilda. Stepping on these niggas and I came into a feet first. 12 on these Balenci's and these bitches make my feet hurt. Rich nigga problems every day, I live a movie. You could fight in H&M or you could ball with me alone. She asked for a hoodie, so I let her wear the Gucci. Next day when she left, I ain't tripping, she kept the Gucci. It tastes like food, I even had to lick my fingers. And that pussy so good, I had to save me some for later. Diamonds on your neck, see them dancing on your haters. And they talk from the bottom, but you up, you can't hear them. You taking all the pictures, I tell you when to post it. Pistol on me and I'm focused, you ain't tripping, you a hold it. Cause you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll